This is your High Desert Sports Report, the Victor Valley's only weekly action highlights sports program, covering our area's schools, teams, athletes, and sporting events. Apple Valley's CAMRYN Barrows throws a no-hitter against Silverado to advance to the second round of the CIF playoffs. The Lady Sun Devils stake their junior ace to a 2-run lead before she first took to the circle.
It was amazing. It helped so much. It gave me like a relief. It was just important, and we all came together as a team like towards the end, and we got to the 5th inning, and we're done. 5 innings.
Bailey Fry leads the list of hitting heroes. The junior third baseman and team's leading hitter on the year collects 3 hits and drives in 3 runs, 2 of them scoring Madison Garcia and CAMRYN Barrows in the Lady Sun Devils' 6-run 5th. CAMRYN Barrows had an impact hitting as well as pitching, 2 hits and 2 runs driven in. Bethany Morrison scoring here. CAMRYN Barrows doubles to the fence in her next at-bat, sending Madison Garcia to third base in that 6-run 5th. CAMRYN Barrows is hitting .384 after the dust settles on this game's scorebook. The lanky, highly animated junior co-captain leads the team in runs driven in with 26. Apple Valley gets it started right off the bat, capitalizing on the Lady Hawks' shaky defense at the outset. Bases loaded, the pitch to the backstop enables Bethany Morrison to score the game's first run. Mishandling the throw to the plate allows CAMRYN Barrows to score, and it is 2-0. Silverado's Michaela Ortiz rings up 9 strikeouts in the 5-inning game. The Lady Hawks Junior ends the Desert Sky League Tri-Champions season with 86 strikeouts in 83 innings pitched, 3rd highest strikeouts total among Desert Sky League pitchers. Bailey Fry adds to the visitors' run total in the 4th, driving in CAMRYN Barrows to give Apple Valley a 5-0 lead. Bailey Fry's 3 hits on the day raise her batting average to a team-high .429. Her 25 RBIs, second only to CAMRYN Barrows' 26. Peyton Martinez drives in Bryn Johnson for the first run of the 6-run 5th. Bethany Morrison singles Peyton Martinez to second. Bethany Morrison, a .400 hitter on the year. Madison Garcia punches the base hit to right, scoring Peyton Martinez and Bethany Morrison to make it 8-0. The 2-out, 2-strike Bailey Fry pop-up over the infield accounts for runs 9 and 10. The junior third baseman and co-captain has 8 hits in her last 10 at-bats in her last 3 games. The scoring ends on Bryn Johnson's RBI. Bailey Fry crossing the plate. The stats on CAMRYN Barrows' pitching masterpiece: 4 strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 Lady Hawk, Alexis Coronado, reaching base on a pop-up down the right field line that was a tough call for the official scorer. Silverado keeping the official scorebook. It is ruled an error. Alexis Coronado steals second, one of only 2 Lady Hawks to be in scoring position on the day. The junior center fielder leads her team in stolen bases with 15. CAMRYN Barrows' 4 Ks run her season strikeout total to 86 in 68 innings. Coach Belle Placencia Barajas' Lady Sun Devils display all the traits that have them peaking at the right time.
We definitely have come together as a team. That's the biggest thing. We're working on communication. Our bats are coming along. Our feelings coming along a lot. So it's just all coming together.
Great win today. Thanks for these comments. Good luck in your next game.
Thank you.
The Oak Hills Lady Bulldogs win their playoffs opener 3-2 over Colton. Naomi Estrada drives in Holly Medina with the walk-off game-winning run in the 10th. Dalen Hainish, 3 hits and an RBI. Maddie Romo, a home run. Carly Bays, the winning pitcher. The Hesperia Christian Patriots, the only other high desert winner in Thursday's opening round. Cody New, the winning pitcher, he strikes out 4 in throwing 5 innings. Cody New also drives in the first Patriots run. Caleb Audet scoring. Caleb Audet would later homer. 2 hits and 2 RBIs on the day for Cody New. Other first-round softball results: Beaumont eliminates Sultana 6-0. Victor Valley's Lady Jackrabbits are eliminated, losing 2-0 at Montclair. Barstow's Lady Aztecs fall to Fountain Valley 11-2. Hesperia Christian's Lady Patriots eliminated in a 15-1 contest against Little Rock. University Prep ousted by Cajon 17-1. ACE loses 11-6 to Sierra Vista. Add Adelanto at Modena and Barstow at Aquinas to the Friday schedule of baseball games. The Saints' Jake Chivichon, the Gem, in Adelanto's wild card win over Ramona. Barstow beat Harupa Hills in their Division IV wild card game to advance. Serrano hosts Indio. Victor Valley at home against Valley View. Oak Hills goes to Citrus Valley. The Bulldogs are in Division III. Apple Valley is at Sunny Hills. Serrano, Victor Valley, and Apple Valley in Division V. ACE and Riverside Prep, Division VII. This online sports report presented by Valu Quality Truck Bodies. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. Valu Quality Truck Bodies, family owned and operated locally since 1954. Valu Quality Truck Bodies, supporting teams, schools, and athletes throughout the Victor Valley. Adelanto opens postseason play with a win. This Tommy Murrietta 2-run single provides all the Saints scoring, and that is enough to support Jake Chivichon's masterful complete game performance as Adelanto eliminates Ramona 2-1 in this Division IV wild card game. Jake Chivichon struck out 7 and walked but 1, scattering 6 hits. The Ramona run was unearned. How did he work out of threats? What was his mindset with runners on base?
The toughest stages was probably when runners were on first and second or they had runners on, but all I did was just settle down and just make my pitches and trust my defense.
Poise under pressure was predominant for the junior. He personifies pitching to contact.
I stayed mostly with my original plan. They weren't hitting the outside, so I just kept pounding it there. And they weren't adjusting, so I just kept it there.
The wild card win is Jake Chivichon's second complete game of the season. His command as good as his control. 4 of Jake Chivichon's 7 strikeouts this day are on called strike 3. His being stingy when it comes up to giving up runs. His 153 earned run average is third lowest among all Desert Sky League pitchers. Jake Chivichon's stoic wild card game heroics result from stifling Ramona batters. Tommy Murrietta's hero status results from 1 swing of the bat. The Saints appear to take the lead when Andrew Lopez sends a line drive down the right field line, scoring Jake Chivichon. The plate umpire does not call it a foul ball, but through some sort of appeal process, the otherwise base hit is ruled a foul ball. Saints base runners return to second and first, and 1 out later, Tommy Murrietta steps in and rips the fastball to straightaway right. Jake Chivichon scores, followed by Christian Villalobos.
When that ball went foul, it was disappointment. And when I came up, I just didn't put bat on ball, swing hard, miss hard. Just put the ball in play, and everything went through. Just how it did.
Ramona responds, scoring their unearned run in the top of the 6th, requiring Jake Chivichon to bear down in the 7th against the top of the Rams' batting order, closing out the win and advancing Coach Brandon Mickelson's Saints in the playoffs. What have been the strengths of this year's team?
Some strength of the team this year is definitely our dugout. Like when we're energetic, we're cheering each other on. It starts to bring us up, and then the ball keeps rolling from there. Like we gotta continue to have each other support each other, and if we keep doing that, then we'll be good.
What are some of the strong points of this team that have gotten you this far?
I'd say our discipline. Our discipline. We do pretty good in staying together as one, as a team, and I feel like that pushed us throughout the whole season so far.
Add Adelanto at Modena and Barstow at Aquinas to this Thursday schedule of first-round games. The Aztecs beat Jurupo Hills 2-1 in their Division 4 wildcard game to advance. Oak Hills is in Division 3, Serrano, Victor Valley, and Apple Valley in Division 5, ACE and Riverside Prep, Division 7. Softball first-round pairings, Oak Hills Lady Bulldogs, Silverado Lady Hawks, University Prep's Lady Jaguars, and the ACE girls enjoy the home field advantage in their postseason openers. Bid fast and last, world-class auctioneers, sold on bringing you this CIF Playoffs update. Did you know Bid Fast and Last is a federally licensed firearms dealer and a licensed, bonded, and insured auto dealer? Check out an Act Fast on Bid Fast and Last collection of vintage vehicles going on the block in the Hemet Treasures event by going on bidfastandlast.com. You can bid virtual live online on firearms, vehicles, electric bicycles, collectibles, fine jewelry, coins, antiques, classic cars, and more at bidfastandlast.com.
Start fires, kick ass, take names, and rock and roll.
Your way, Internet.
Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road. Bid fast and last, sold on supporting High Desert Sports. The Bradco Companies, supporting all of the teams and sports programs throughout the Mojave River Valley. Iwanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. Valu Quality Truck Body. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. And by the Community Table Restaurant in the Holiday Inn in Victorville, supporting High Desert teams, athletes, and sports programs. Terry Kurtz here, inviting you to join us on Terry Kurtz Online, the half-hour report on High Desert and Mojave River Valley events and activities, entertainment, and history. It shows 3 times daily at 7:30 and 11:30 mornings and 4:30 in the afternoon, right here on Victor Valley TV, immediately following your High Desert Sports Report. It's the most informative and entertaining half-hour of High Desert television today. Serrano, the lone team among MRL and DSL schools advancing to the second round of the CIF playoffs, Coach John Grijalva's Diamondbacks pitchers shut Indio out while 4 Diamondbacks pounded out 3 hits apiece in the 15-0 win. Starting pitcher Connor Abadi, leadoff hitter Preston Overton, relief pitcher Aiden Taylor, and fellow senior Jesse Navarrete registered 3-hit games as the D-backs carry an 11-game winning streak into Tuesday's Round 2 game at Viewpoint in Calabasas. Serrano's Mojave River League champions are ranked number 7 in Division 5 entering the postseason. The host team Patriots entered the playoffs ranked 12th, the third-place team in the Gold Coast League. Oak Hills lost 7-4 at Citrus Valley in the Bulldogs Division 3 opening round game. Senior Fernando Justo finishes the season Oak Hills' leading hitter with a .357 batting average. Sophomore Tyler Martinez right behind at .356. Apple Valley's season ended with the extra inning loss at Sunny Hills. Freshman Bo Lloyd, 3 hits. Juniors Eric Logston and Evan Walker, 2 hits in the opening round loss. Desert Sky League teams come up empty in the win column in opening round games. The Victor Valley Jackrabbits hosting Valley View from Moreno Valley. Close plays at the plate play a big part in the outcome. The visiting Eagles tie the score on the deep drive to left. This is in the sixth. What proves to be the winning run, the next Valley View hitter's single to right drives in the decisive run on another somewhat close play at the plate. Victor Valley responds in their half of the sixth. Aaron Ramirez on first. Andrew Yepes lashes the laser into the left field corner, sending Aaron Ramirez racing to score what would be the game-tying run. He is cut down at the plate. It is a very windy day, and the winds of fate do not blow in the Jackrabbits' favor. David Gutierrez should have driven in a run on this drive over the left fielder, but the Rabbits' pinch runner performs unexpected acrobatics, sprinting from second to third, denying David Gutierrez what would have been a score-tying RBI in the fourth. Breaking for the plate on contact, Kamari Elder does score on Aaron Ramirez, sharp grounder to third. Aaron Ramirez, a senior and .324 hitter on the year. With 2 outs and David Gutierrez still at second, Andrew Yepes rips the single up the middle. David Gutierrez scoring, and the Jackrabbits take the lead 2-1. Andrew Yepes, a junior whose .449 batting average is highest among all Desert Sky League hitters. Trailing by 1 in the bottom of the seventh, Mike Jimenez leads off the inning with the double down the left field line. Mike Jimenez, a senior and .348 hitter coming in. Alexander Rodriguez hits it sharply to the shortstop in the hole and beats out the infield hit. Mike Jimenez has to hold at second. He represents the tying run. Potential winning run on first, nobody out. Jaden Maldonado, 3-hole hitter in Coach Juan Mejia's lineup, steps in. Jaden Maldonado is a .321 hitter with 3 home runs and 20 RBIs on the season. This is what he had done in his first at-bat. With 2 on, nobody out in the seventh, Jaden Maldonado rips the line drive to straightaway center. The Rabbits' base runner on second misreads the flight of the ball and is doubled up, unable to beat the throw back to second. The rally effectively killed. The Jackrabbits go down swinging. Valley View celebrates the 4-3 victory. The 2 other Desert Sky League teams were wild card game winners 2 days earlier, but both have trouble scoring runs in their next game. Chris Espinoza, the victim of non-support in Adelanto's loss at Al Modena, the Saints sophomore giving up runs in the first and second innings, scattering 5 hits as his teammates manage only 3 hits against Al Modena pitching. Junior Christian Villalobos, 2 of those 3 Adelanto hits. Barstow, the number 3 team from the Desert Sky League, blanked at Aquinas. The Hesperia Christian Patriots go to Bishop Diego in Santa Barbara for their second-round game in the Division 6 playoffs. The Patriots, the Cross Valley League champions, entered the playoffs ranked number 10. Bishop Diego is ranked number 19, a 9-9 team that finished third in the Tri-Valley League. The Riverside Prep Silver Knights go to Hawthorne for their Division 7 second-round game after beating Mountain View 10-4 in Round 1. The Oak Hills Lady Bulldogs host La Cañada in Round 2 of the Division 4 playoffs. Oak Hills ranks number 17 in the CIF poll. La Cañada is ranked number 5. Apple Valley's Lady Sun Devils go up against the number 1 team in Division 5 when they travel to San Bernardino to take on top-ranked Cajon. This online sports report is presented by the Bradco Companies, Joseph W. Brady's Bradco Companies, the High Desert Mojave River Valley's longest-standing full-service commercial brokerage firm. Bradco, ardent supporters of the team's athletes and sports programs at schools throughout our high desert region. Valu Quality Truck Bodies presents these high-performance flashbacks to this date in high desert Mojave River Valley sports history. Valu Quality Truck Bodies, supporting teams, schools, and athletes throughout the Victor Valley. Sultanas, Sultans, and Lady Sultans stage a midweek invasion of Apple Valley and steal home court advantage from the Sun Devils, Coach Jay Harry's boys team winning in overtime. The visitors had to rally from a 6-point deficit entering the fourth quarter of regulation play to tie the game and send it into OT. Seth Lyon scores 8 points in the 4-minute overtime, including the game-winning basket in the 66-62 thriller. It was the Sun Devils breaking from the gate fast, Jonathan Montez hitting back-to-back from beyond the arc. The second Jonathan Montez 3 gives Apple Valley a 10-3 lead. Jonathan Montez scores 11 this night, 9 in the first half. Justice Piper hits from just inside the arc, and the Sun Devils lead 12-3, their biggest lead of the night. Biggest game of the year in the scorebook for this senior, season high 16. This Logan Rios basket gives the Sun Devils an 18-12 lead at the end of the first quarter. Logan Rios is the Sun Devils recipient of the Shirley Richard Memorial Scholarship, awarded annually to the team's top student athlete, as based on character and academic excellence as well as athleticism. Arthur Cuevas ignites Sultana's surge that sees the visitors outscore the hosts 21-10 in the second quarter. The senior sharpshooter is playing off an ankle injury that leaves him less than 100%. The team's leading scorer on the year, Arthur Cuevas, scores 19 this night, 10 coming in the first half. Sultana leads by 5 at the half, 33-28. The Sun Devils' main objective offensively is to get the ball into their big man, Taryn Ross. The 6'7 senior has been coming on like gangbusters the last 2 games. Taryn Ross scores his season-high 21 this night. Back-to-back blocks, both ends of the court here. Taryn Ross rejects the shot, then a hustling Johnny Warburton races back and blocks an otherwise sure-to-go basket on the fast break. The Sun Devils come out with both barrels blazing to start the second half, just as they had done to start the game. The Justice Piper 3, and Apple Valley regains the lead, 40-37. This Taryn Ross basket gives Apple Valley a 6-point lead entering the fourth quarter. It is 43-37 after 3. Sergio Torres has the hot hand to start the fourth. Back-to-back baskets by the Sultan Senior pulls the visitors within 1, 43-42. Strong move by Logan Rios inside, and Apple Valley rebuilds their lead to 6 with 3.5 minutes to play in regulation. Arthur Cuevas connects from 3-point range, and Sultana goes back on top with 1 minute to play, 54-53 Sultans. Justice Piper from Logan Rios, 55-54 Sun Devils, 17 seconds remain on the fourth quarter clock. The Sun Devils look to have it won as the shot is off the mark, but Mike Abeda is knocked off his feet underneath, and he goes to the free throw line with half a second on the clock. The Sultan Jr. sinks the free throw, and we head to overtime. Taryn Ross stays after it and scores the first points in overtime, 57-55. The Justice Piper 3 puts the Sun Devils up by 5. Seth Lyon answers with a 3, pulling Sultana within 2, 60-58. Taryn Ross inside. Sun Devils up by 4 with 2 minutes remaining in OT. Coach Jay Harry looks on. Arthur Cuevas inbounds. Sergio Torres to Mike Abeda. After Seth Lyon gets the entry pass, he heads back out to the top of the key and hits the clutch 3 that puts Sultana back within 1. It is 62-61, 90 seconds left in overtime. Johnny Warburton at the line. He hits the first to tie the score at 62. See if you can understand this call. Taryn Ross, the block. It goes right back to Arthur Cuevas, who was called for a violation. And Apple Valley has the ball with 38 seconds remaining, and the score still tied at 62. But the Sun Devils turn it over, and the Sultans bring it up, playing for a last shot. The ball and the clock nearly get away from Sultana, but Arthur Cuevas runs it down, returns to the attacking zone, and hurls a pass in Seth Lyons' direction. 3 seconds show on the clock as Seth Lyon beats the defender to the paint and lays up the game-winning basket. 8 points for Seth Lyon in the 4-minute overtime, and the Sultans can celebrate. A pair of Johnny Warburton free throws are anticlimactic. Sultana wins by a final score of 66-62. Coach Jennifer Wiedemann's Lady Sultans preceded the boys' victory with a hard-fought come-from-behind triumph. The Sultans girls held Apple Valley to but 1 point over the final 4.5 minutes of the fourth quarter to win by 2. Lady Sultans 31, Lady Sun Devils 29, that final. Sultana had to overcome a season-high scoring outburst from Presley Vargas, who scored 7 of her team's 12 first-half points. The 5'7" senior team captain is the Lady Sun Devils recipient of the Shirley Richard Memorial Scholarship awarded to the team's top student athlete. Presley Vargas finishes with a game-high 11 points. Hesperia won their 58th straight in league play Monday at Serrano, then their 59th the next day at Apple Valley. Coach Bobby Tossetti's Scorpions look to have little trouble making it 60 straight when they host Serrano Thursday. They beat the Diamondbacks by 57 points at Serrano. Adelanto hosts Silverado Friday, the Desert Sky League title at stake. Oak Hills hosts Sultana Thursday, first place in the Mojave River League on the line. It is down to crunch time in these races for first places. The Silverado Hawks got past stubborn Granite Hills 60-52 to keep hopes alive to overtake the league-leading Saints. Adelanto was gunning for a three-peat and kept their unbeaten-in-league mark intact with a 63-54 triumph at winless Barstow at midweek. Coach Kimo Brown's Saints are ranked third in the CIF 3AA poll. Silverado's Lady Hawks look to go to 7-0 in Desert Sky League stand. Silverado's girls are ranked 5th in CIF 4AA. Victor Valley's Lady Jackrabbit play at Silverado in the final week of regular season play. Terry Kurtz here, inviting you to join us on Terry Kurtz Online, the half-hour report on High Desert and Mojave River Valley events and activities, entertainment and history. It shows 3 times daily at 7:30 and 11:30 mornings and 4:30 in the afternoon, right here on Victor Valley TV, immediately following your High Desert Sports Report. It's the most informative and entertaining half-hour of High Desert television today. Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road. Bid fast and last, sold on supporting High Desert Sports. The Bradco Companies, supporting all of the teams and sports programs throughout the Mojave River Valley. Iwanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. Valu Quality Truck Body. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. And by the Community Table Restaurant in the Holiday Inn in Victorville, supporting High Desert teams, athletes, and sports programs. This is your Hdsr Sports Report, the Victor Valley's only weekly action highlights sports program, covering our area's schools, teams, athletes, and sporting events.